For example, the flames here are yellow, and this one up here is blue.
Yeah.
That's because when it comes up in the empty space without gravity, then it's burning completely clear.
What was the starting point for this model? What was the brief that you got?
Well, it started with Anna and Harald had made a sketch model on it, and the way they made the rocket is quite similar to this. I have worked more on to make it work in a very good way, and we tried the sketch model they did was made with a tooth rod, and axle coming all the way up, and it was working very slow. So I was looking for another solution, and figured out that in system it was new with these screws or macaronis. I don't know what to call them, but they had made these two parts, and it works quite well.
Yeah.
The only thing was that I would like to have a building interface for Technic, because it became fast clear for me that it doesn't fit to the Technic modules, because in system it's even and in Technic it's odd.
Yeah.
So I started to think about how should it look like, and we came up with this element with only one module thick and easy to put in the rocket down here like this, and then lock it to the sides. And if you take it like this, it's quite fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's the story behind that. And I also know that in system, it was a big story actually to make this screw in the right way, so it's actually worked perfectly. So it was a big task for them.
But it was never intended to have a Technic partner. But
I don't think so, but I think it's the smallest part of it all, because then it was just to take what they figured out here and put into another building interface. The only thing here is that we turned it 45 degrees.
Yeah.
That's because this have a thickness on 2 modules, and this one only have 1 module. Yeah. So if you have 2 screws that should have the cross turning the same way when they are laying on the table like this, then you had to turn it 45 degrees.
Yeah.
To go deeper into Olav's work on the amazing LEGO Technic Artemis set, go over to blocksmag.com and order a copy of issue 136 that includes a deep dive feature into the new set, plus loads of other great content that any LEGO fan will get a kick out of.
For this element, did you design it based on how you wanted to use it in this model? Like, how much did you think about future-proofing it for kind of future Technic projects where you want to use these pieces?
Well, I thought a lot about it, but it was also clear what I needed here, because I needed to control the rocket. The rocket actually just stands on this with 2 bushings. It should be controlled and it should be locked. So I actually lock with these balls here in the back. like this,
Yeah.
and then you cannot take it off. But of course, I also thought about, could it be used other places? And I think that the building interface is so ordinary, with 5 modules in between the holes and 3 modules in between here. It should be possible to use in other Technic models.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So once you'd figured these elements out and how they were going to work, how did you get to the point that this thing launches by a crank? Like, what was your process of making it work the way it does?
Well, there was, of course, a lot of things with the gearing. Figure out what is the right gearing. When does you feel it nice when you turn the handle? It should be a nice feeling to launch a rocket, of course. Yeah. So it was much with the gears down here and make it flat, so I could have this this, you can say, a box or plateau, to have it in a flat way.
Yeah.
So I think it was one of the biggest challenges. Also the challenge to make it open. So when you have it just a little up, you can open it like this. And there was also some challenges about how do we want it to look like and how could we make it work.
Yeah.
So I think we ended up with a good solution for it. And now you also can look down and see how it all works.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
And you can hear the sound and see the gear who is tipping.
Yeah.
And when it's driving down, it doesn't say a sound. It's because it's held by friction in that gear.
Yeah.
And it holds the whole rocket in position. Always it would just fall down.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go over to blocksmag.com and order issue 136 for the full version of this interview with Olav. And check out other videos on the Blocks YouTube channel for more insights from LEGO creative professionals.